today. From Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback. Now a play fake here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Back to throw. Ambrose. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Five yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. 2nd and 5. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 40-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And here's a handoff out of the gun. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Operating from the gun, Ambrose. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Ambrose. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Ambrose to throw on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over at that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that could be pinpoint here.
As I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he cannot get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the Patriots are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10. McLaughlin. He finds his man complete. That's Rhodes. On 1st down, Ferguson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. McLaughlin. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. From the gun, McLaughlin. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Running left, this is Ferguson. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Looking to throw. McLaughlin. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your...
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Operating from the gun, Ambrose. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. McLaughlin. They'll roll him out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. We're scoreless after 1. Now Ambrose looking to throw on second down. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Off the play fake. Ambrose. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. McLaughlin over the middle, complete. It's Rhodes. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st down, Ferguson. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. The give, running left is Ferguson. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. McLaughlin. Toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Ferguson from the shotgun handoff. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Off play action. McLaughlin. And this is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. McLaughlin, the quick slant caught. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
And this one is right through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make it.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, Ambrose. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Here's the Jets punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's taken on the 25. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. New England trying to get a place on offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the gun, McLaughlin. He finds his man, complete. It's Rhodes. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. From the pistol, Ferguson puts it on the carpet. It's out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They run the counter. Booth. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
Here's Ambrose on 1st and 10. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now Ambrose to throw on 2nd down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Ambrose now on first down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 14. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7th. Back to throw again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Jackson now to return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. Pressure's been coming at him a lot, hasn't it? Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. He sets to fire deep. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. On first down. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McLaughlin. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Off the play fake. McLaughlin finds a seam inside the 40. And down right around the 37. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on first down. McLaughlin. He finds his man. Complete. That's Ferguson. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup, as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. This 4th and final matchup on this divisional round weekend. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's AFC divisional round game. And you can see the result there.
We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the 2nd half of this AFC divisional round. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. and maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, McLaughlin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st and 10, McLaughlin. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off play action. McLaughlin. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, McLaughlin sliding out of the pocket. Finding room to the 20, and that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of it, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom, he took advantage of it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They go play action here on 1st down. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Back to throw. McLaughlin. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And his kick is good. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Looking to throw. Ambrose. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Back to throw. Ambrose. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
That catch good for only a couple. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Here's the Jets punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long it should have. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
A second down carry for Ferguson. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 30. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Ambrose. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
New England's offense set to go.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And the Jets are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 18. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Running again, and again it's Ferguson. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. McLaughlin. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he will have a Patriots first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
On 1st down, McLaughlin. And this is incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, McLaughlin. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll hand it off to Ferguson.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Ambrose. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. Ambrose. Flush to his right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Ambrose. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Ambrose.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Rolling to his left. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. from the gun. McLaughlin.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And the Jets set to take the field.
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
Ambrose throwing on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Brooks.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw. Ambrose throwing right, and that's complete. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
A throw over the middle, taken in, and he's brought down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back to throw. Ambrose. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Ambrose. And that will be incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 34. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They start out with a run by Ferguson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Right back to Ferguson. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Ferguson on 3rd and short.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And New York set to take the field.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Now Ambrose on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
7 yards, the pickup there.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Ambrose. Looking to throw on second down. He's got it complete to Perkins. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Ambrose. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Operating from the gun. Ambrose. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now Ambrose to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Now the Jets going to use the second. Patriots, as they so often do, moving on to the playoffs as we say so long, everybody. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.